One of the fundamental question that comes up when you think about AI for Salesforce is, do you bring your own AI model or do you use what a vendor like Salesforce would offer? Particularly as you go into some of the coming tech events, this conversation is only going to get more interesting. So I wanted to share an article that may be of use. This is an article about bring your own AI model for Salesforce. And we wrote this because essentially GPTfy is a bring your own model app exchange app. And we wanted to talk about why people pick them, some of the reasons, and some useful assets that you can look at. So basically, there are some common reasons for why companies go bring your own model. First one tends to be a vertical need versus a regular. So maybe an OpenAI, an Anthropic Cloud that may work for you, or maybe you are healthcare, financial services, or oil and gas, some specific vertical industry, and you want a model that is optimized and fine-tuned for you. So you can do some version of a vertical. Maybe you get Bloomberg GPT or any other such GPT if they are available, Epic GPT for healthcare, or you go with like a chat GPT or something, or a Gemini or an OpenAI and things like that. So we did an analysis of those, and there is a document here. So if you go to this blog on GPTfy, you can download. There is like a file here that you can download that talks in depth about some of these things. I'm not going to go there, but you got the idea, right? So the second reason tends to be privacy and security. I may want to do a BYOM because my InfoSec wants complete control over it. And I actually really like that idea because you may be using this AI with other applications outside of Salesforce. You may have SAP and whatnot, and you want your team, your InfoSec to have full control. You may also want to do data residency and have different instances of AI for different regions. All of that is on this spec matrix article. Again, there's a link for it. You may also want to do it for integration and compatibility, right? Your BYOM model is connecting with a bunch of other systems, so you want to put a layer of API on top of it and authenticate everything and have a centralized command and control and policy enforcement and things like that. So that's another reason. Cost is a big one. Most large enterprises and mid-size have really good negotiated contracts for infrastructure with Azure or Amazon Web Services or Google Cloud. And based on that, they can actually get a much cheaper BYOM than buying it from some other vendor. You may also have it in-house if you so choose to. And finally, when you think about innovation and continuous improvement, you want to have the kind of control where you could do RAG, you could do something else, whatever you would like for these kind of things. And that also flows into agility, into control, into accountability, into IP protection. So a lot of really good reasons to bring your own model. At GPT-5, we actually made it really simple so that you could literally choose your model, customize it, set it up, and activate it. And we use external credentials and named credentials and REST APIs just to make sure that it all works really, really well. So that's kind of the short version of it. You can go to gptfy.ai, you can go to blogs, and you can find this bring your own AI model for Salesforce with GPT-5 there. Let us know what you think. I'd be very curious to hear your feedback. Thank you so much.